Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me, Toni Darroch, in the How to Craft Network studio. Are you in for an amazing show? Because we have a show absolutely packed with colour. Not only am I wearing little buttercups, cheer up buttercup, you're going to have a show full of colour. So I hope you've sat down, I hope you've got a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, because Emma is just at the side of me, raring to go to show you some fabulous techniques. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This gives us a wider reach, and it also gives you the notifications when we are all live. I have a big smile from ear to ear. I'm so excited. Something different as well, which is not like me, as you all know. Not good to have me all the time, as you know. So in show today, we've got a plethora of products from various different brands, and hopefully there is something that you like. If there isn't, stay tuned for the inspiration though. And as always, if you have products in your stash that you've not used, dig them out, because Emma's going to be showing you some fabulous techniques on how to use stamps, stencils, inks, jelly plates as well. And we will talk to Emma as we go across. So shall we have a look at the first item on our counter today? So what I've done is I've put some lovely bundles together for you. So I've tried to put things together that are going to work across the board with your jelly plate, with your everyday stamping, your everyday die cutting, whatever it may be. So first item that is on the counter is a little bundle that I've popped together. So this is like a starter kit, okay? So in here you get 2 ice pastes, you get 2 pearly pastes, and you get 2 glitter pastes. The item number for this one is 1000068. Okay, normally $39.93, today $29.99. And Emma's going to be showing you how you can use these paints and the ice and everything on her fabulous jelly plate. And I can tell you the prints are absolutely beautiful. Also in that bundle as well, you get some fabulous tools. So if you are wanting to stencil through with the paste and things like that, you've got everything to go. You can see some of the beautiful samples that Emma's brought with her today. I'm so excited. So that is item number 1, 1000068. So I am going to try and get through this counter quite speedy because we've got so much to show you. So the second item on the counter is these fabulous ink pads. Now, normally you would buy them in 9, but today we've got 2, so we've got 18 here, and it's your embossing ink pads. So basically they're less opaque, you can't see through them, okay? Once you put that colour down and you get a vibrant colour, and these are beautiful for your clear embossings if you want to throw them over the top. They blend beautifully as well. So you've got a gold, a silver in there, you've got your traditional white and blacks, and then you've got some beautiful other colours. So the item number for this one is 1000069, and normally if you were to buy them as individuals, they would be $29.98, and it's $22.99. So take advantage of those savings. Now, if you are shopping on the website, all you need to do is pop that code into the search engine on our website, and it will bring that product straight up for you. But if you do want to see all of the products in the show, you can pop FBL Facebook Live into the search engine also, and that will take you to all today's products. We are also streaming live on various platforms through our Facebook, social media as well, networks. So if you are tuning in for the first time, it is fabulous to have you here live in our studio. So we're all saying a big hi from the How to Craft Network. So let's talk about the third item, which is in the show. So this one is a must if you are starting out as a jelly plate artist and you're wanting to do something different and create all of those pretty backgrounds that everybody wants to make and print. Then you can get this collection. So this is a 5x7 jelly plate. You get the brayer in there as well, and you also get 4 VersaFine inks. Now the inks that I've put in there are your traditional colours, despite the blue. We have the lovely acorn colour, the burgundy, the sort of black, and then the beautiful blue. The item number for this one, 1000070, and it's $56.94 normally combined, but today in studio $39.99. So great starting point. If you haven't got a jelly plate, great bundle for you there, and those ink pads are the best, or one of the best sets of ink pads that you can get on the market at the moment. So 1000070 for that one. So let's keep going down the counter. I'll just turn my notes over here. So that was the bundle with the jelly plate. Now some fabulous, fabulous stencils. So have you got stencils in your stash that look like these? These are so, so pretty. And Emma's got some cool techniques using this daisy stencil as well. So these are your 3 Chiabello stencils. There's 3 in the collection, 10071, normally $14.97, but today is $12.99. So we've got a whole host of products in the show today, and hopefully there is something that you might not have, or there is something that sparks your creativity to pick up that stencil, that ink pad, that jelly plate, whatever it may be, and have a go. You know, we need to keep our crafty mojo going, and we all love the love of craft. So those are your 3 stencils. They are nearly gone. Moving down now, I just need to put my iPad down here because we have a couple of beautiful things to show you. So next on the counter, we have some fabulous papers. Let me just show you here. So I'm going to do a pick and flick. Now, these are some Chiabella papers. We have some 12 by 12 and a 6 by 6. And I will just make sure they are the correct way. So $28.98 normally, and in today for the 12 by 12 and the 6 by 6, $17.99. Okay, item number 10072. Let me just show you how gorgeous these are. Me and Emma were stood deciding which was our favourites earlier, and they are double-sided too. So let me just let's do it the easy way by peeling them down. Just 1 second. So we have, come on. These are so, so pretty. And then on the back, I won't keep you for long with these. I'll try and get through them as quick as I can. Look at these beautiful pens here where you could cut them out, decoupage them up if you wanted to, and then the smaller version on the back there. Then we have some like topper elements with different scenes in there. There's some birds, some bikes, the lovely tower with the beautiful blossom on there. Then on the reverse, again, the look I think they will be just shy of 6 by 6. It is a 12 by 12 paper. Then we have the stamps. Look at these. So if you are into building those scenes, creating that story on your scrapbooking, maybe card making, then it's all in this collection. These are so pretty. That's got a lot of script on there. Now, in the smaller version, which is 6 by 6, which I've also popped in that collection as well, there are different prints as well. So don't think if you're getting your 6 by 6 and your 12 by 12 together, they are going to be exactly the same, because that is not the case. And I will just quickly show you through that 6 by 6 as well. Hopefully a little bit easier than I've just done with that one. So 6 by 6, but again, it's got more designs throughout this one. It's really pretty, this one, and I'll show you my favourite, because we all have our favourites, don't we? So I will try and show you the best I can. We have birds, and they are double-sided. I'll just twist that down a little bit. There we go. Look at these. The tags, the fountain pen, the clipboard, the florals with the lines for the notes and letters. These are double-sided also, 6 by 6. I mean, look at that. You don't need to do much with that. Put some creeping flowers around. Not sure what Emma would do with that, but I'd have to build on there. And then we have some like scenic ones. This is my favourite one here with the lamppost. I'll just turn that around. Very arty in design, very forgiving. Looks like it's been painted. That's just my kind of style. You know what I'm like, guys. And this is why we've got Emma in studio today, so we can show you different ways to use your craft product. Now, if you haven't got the products in show, I always say this. Don't worry about it. Stay tuned for the inspiration, because we have lots to show you. So the item number for that one is 10072, and that is nearly gone as well. So let's tell you about the next item. We've got lots of things to tell you about today. Now, I'll hold it up because it's huge. So Emma said, can I have this in my show? I'm like, what does it do? So basically, this is your parchment paper for your jelly arts. Now, she's been playing with it this morning. I've been absolutely blown away. I can't believe how much you can do with your jelly plate. And this is like your traditional, like, not acetate, parchment, and the vellum that we use on our cards. You know, where you've seen me heat emboss? But it picks up a print beautifully. Now, this is huge in design. It's 12 inch by 16. So Emma has cut hers down into pieces. So you will be able to break it down and make them into large and smaller pieces. Okay, let's just see if I can see how many. There's a lot of sheets in there, and I will find out for you exactly how many sheets are in there. Item number for this one, 10073. This is flying now. Now I've picked it up and shown you how big it is. $11.99, was $13.99, but today in studio, $11.99. So this is your jelly at parchment, okay? So something new today, maybe something new. So let me just get my lovely check sheet here and just make sure I'm telling you all of the correct information. So the last thing on the counter I want to talk about is a set of 4 woodware stamps. Now these are textured stamps, so you can create your backgrounds. Excuse me, one's fallen down. So you can create your backgrounds. You can create texture on your jelly plate. Now, if you're not a jelly plate fan, it's absolutely fine. These will work across the board. They will work on your card projects, your scrapbooking projects, or whatever projects it is that you're working on. So this item number, so all 4, 2A6 at the top and 2A7 at the base. 100074, normally £29.96 and today £19.99, which is super cool. And I know Emma's got demos for this one as well. How she's going to fit it in, I don't know. She came with a suitcase and she just took over, so I've just let her get on with it. So let me just double check. So everything's good. You're all absolutely loving the products, which is fabulous. So shall we say hi to the guest, Emma? Let's say hello to Emma. Hi, Emma. You all right?
I am.
Are you excited?
I am, very.
So this is the wonderful Emma Blake. Do you want to tell us a little bit about you, or what it is you love to do?
I would say I love arts and crafts and mixed media, things like that, but it's a bit of an obsession. And so I should be going to Craft Supplies Anonymous. I've been through the shop.
She's got issues. She has got issues. So what are you going to show us first today, Emma?
I was thinking the jelly plate first, just get some prints down, because
that's super cool.
We've got the ice and things on the show.
Yes, let's go for it.
Should we just do some and then go for it?
Let's have a play.
I don't know which colour to go for now that now I'm on the hot spot. I've had every colour on there, now it's time to go. It's like, oh, I've done that.
So Emma's using the paint bundle.
Yeah.
She might have some other colours sneaking through as well, which are her own personal colours. And as you know, on the website, you can buy all of the colours. We have all of the range of eyes ink, every single colour, every single product over on the website. But she is using the first bundle in the show, which is your fabulous bundle of 2 paints, 2 ice and 2 pearly glitter. And the item number for that one is 100068. So off she goes, making a mess. I have pre-warned her that the counter, she gets fined for the counter.
Right, I forgot the plastic mat as well.
So just before I just get back to that quick demo, that's my fault. I've missed a product out on the counter, but we will come back to it towards the end. We're just going through the lineup that is on the show, and this was the stencils that we just covered there, the 3 stencils for you, £12.99, great savings. The beautiful papers, they are absolutely flying on there, 100072, and then it is your parchment paper again. This one's flying, absolutely brand new to me, no idea. Wait till you see the demos, £11.99, and then lastly on the counter we have our 4 stamps, our textured stamps. So I will come back to some products that I've missed because I was just such a giddy kip, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Are you going down there first?
No, you show us what you're going to do, darling.
What I've done is I've used the pink ice, which the colour is brambles, pinky red.
Pinky red,
collection.
yeah.
I can't speak French. And I've used a yellow pearly as well. And that colour is butter haze. That feels like I talk so different, yeah. And what I've done is I've put the daisy stencil over the top, so from that I've gotten that print already. You can see the blend of colours going through from the opaque pearly to the transparent ice, and just on the stencil. Because I've removed that, then you've got the daisy space behind it, and I'm just going to take a print straight away with that. That's what's left, and hopefully you're going to have a really subtle background to start building on.
Oh,
and with this part, if you ever use rice paper or anything, if you tear it and you put it down with your gel medium or your glue, you can't actually see a line, so you can blend them all over. Nice. I'll start with that, and I'll just move it once. I've got so much.
I know, she's got so much stuff to show. She kept throwing me prints and basically saying to me, can you show this one? Can you show this one? I'm like, I promise I will show everything. I've got a pile here. I'm just going to let her get into a demo because we're both a little bit nervous. It's all brand new to us. As you can appreciate, we stand here week on week and bring you brand new products, but it's not easy. So I'm just going to let Emma just play in front of you all, and hopefully you'll be able to get that little bit of inspiration.
Yeah, it's honestly with the jelly plate, because it's all new, it is just plain. set yourself aside a couple of hours and just keep putting paints on and paints on. Also good for learning colour theory as well. What works with what colours go together. If you mix a purple and a yellow together, you're going to get mud. But with the colour theory behind it, you'll learn how much to blend it so you still see both colours and things on the jelly plate.
Yeah.
That was the third print I got off the first one. And what I've done is I've put the pink over again with the violet, the grape. And this one, the good rub, good sticks. And you get that, so you still get some of the yellow and the pink in as well.
Why didn't that do it when I did the jelly plate?
Well, it's just practice. The dirtier your jelly plate is actually the better, because you get the last prints going through all the time. I've got this one, which was, I think, a mix of about 3 different.
That was my favourite, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's quite grungy as well.
It is, I love that one. That'd look beautiful with a simple flower on.
With the ink pads, I'll get them out. You can get totally different looks.
I think the hardest decision is the colour.
It is.
Isn't it?
It really is. But it's good though, because you can try anything and you've got it forever really, as long as you don't heat it up or...
Oh yeah, so just give us a few tips about our jelly plate. So I said to you this morning, can we use our heat tool? And you went, no, it'll...
No, I've tried it.
No. So you can't use your heat tool on it to speed up the process. You just need to let it be.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for things to dry. It's it doesn't take long. If you're really impatient, just go make a cuppa and come back. Oh,
right.
Eat some sweets.
Didn't realise we were dual screen. It's a good job I wasn't doing anything I shouldn't do there, isn't it? I was actually...
split screen?
Yeah, I was focusing on what you are doing actually there. So you can't heat it with your tool, so just remember that, because it'll probably start to bubble and pull together. What else? Oh, I tried to clean her jelly plate. I was scratching the paint off. She went, don't do that because you'll get blobs. So that's the
blobs
technique.
Are good for texture when you want them, but for what I was doing today, I didn't really want them.
No.
The thicker the paint is behind, you'll always get marks. But again, it does add texture and something else into what you're doing.
Yeah. I think you just got to let yourself go, haven't you? You really have. And I really struggle with that, as you all know. Emma clearly doesn't.
No,
But if you are a fan of sort of playing and just, understanding colour and how to get different texture and things like that.
Oh
my gosh.
I'm too busy to... I'll do that one again. So with the ink pads, all I did was I just dabbed them on. I haven't blended them in or anything. I used different colours this time. And then blue. What I did was I inked the stamp and didn't do anything with it.
Oh. That's because we're too giddy.
I'm really nervous. I didn't think I would be, and now I am. So on the same one, because I've already got the colour on, work over the same print again. And pull it off and you get...
People pay a fortune for that in sort of papers.
So when you tear it down, in fact, I will show that because the parchment is absolutely brilliant. This.
Yeah, she said to me, I won't touch your Eureka, don't worry.
So I brought mine, I didn't.
I was like, don't worry, I've hidden it if there isn't a chance. She's like, good, because, it's not a good sketch. She just actually put a jelly plate onto a Eureka door, though, if you noticed.
I have, it's because if you really, I'll show them in a second. I'll show in a second, so I don't want to put too much in. So all I've done is put some glue down. If you've got gel medium, use that. But if not, I just want to show how you can build up, so you can build up your collage with your prints. Now, it might still move a bit, this one, because it's still wet. But when you do it, you can't really see the line. So if you go in again, I'll just pop that, I'm covered in ink. Go back in with your stamp. What colour? Blue. So as you're building layers up and things like that, if you build flowers in front of it, but as you build it up...
Oh my gosh, I so need to get into this.
It's so easy. And people say that they're scared to try it, but I didn't like that, I've just put it in the bin.
It is a piece of card, as I always say, it is a piece of card.
And the best thing is with the jelly plate, if you use a smooth printer paper, you can practice on that as well beforehand. So use some, if you've got paints at home that you don't particularly like, try with them first, or paints that are going to go off, because we've all got little bits in the bottom.
Yeah.
And use cheap printer paper and just keep playing. until you feel confident, and then go for it.
Yeah. Okay, so whilst Emma's just clearing a station to get some other bits and pieces out, because she's got stamping onto ribbon and all sorts to show you, which is super cool. I'm just going to do the recap on the item 1 in the show. So that is the collection of paints which Emma's just used on a plate there. She did also use the fabulous ink pads as well. So I'm just going to talk about the items that she's just touched on there, just while she moves all the stuff around, because she has the biggest counter in the world, but it's still not big enough. So we have 1000068, and then we have this fabulous item which I missed earlier, which I do apologise, which is your embossing ink. Okay, they have a variation of colours, the gold and things like that, and she's just used them direct on the plate, which brings me on to the next item, 1000070. This is limited stock on the plate. The stencils are also limited stock on there as well. 3 stencils there, £12.99. The papers are hanging on by a thread. There's not going to be much left, and I do feel sorry for the people that have to work. I do apologise. Sometimes things sell out. We just can't predict the numbers at the moment. So your parchment paper 2, 1000073. That's huge. That's going to last you a lifetime. And then the 4 textured stamps, 2A6, 2A7. £29.96 normally, £19.99 today. So Emma's got her stamps ready, so I'm stepping away in case any paint comes my way. So off you go.
On here, you can pretty much see how your print's going to turn out before you put it onto your paper.
Or if you leave it on your Eureka door.
So I'll show you that that's the print off before that I've still got left on. I want to lift all that off now, but I'm going to put over the blue ice. I don't know that one. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
And this will act as like a sticky medium to pull the rest of what's on your plate off. And I'm going to do it onto fabric.
So excited.
Right, nice.
It's just a breath of fresh air to see something completely different. And as you all know, I stand in studio and I love to inspire you all and I love to have a play. But to see somebody else, the master of their own craft, is incredible. And I know that people at home as well are mixed media artists. But like Emma always tells you, mixed media doesn't mean you're anything different to a card maker. Mixed media means you're just using more than one item on your card. So if you're matting and layering really is mixed media, you don't have to be this mixed media artist that's putting all of these layers and things on there. So it is sort of a breath of fresh air if you are stuck in a bit of a rut and wanting that little bit of change. Now, I have no idea what she's doing right now.
So that's the print that's come off.
Oh, yeah.
Underneath, but I've put the ribbon on down as well. So I've now got that on the ribbon. And it looks quite... So put that there. And then we're going to go in with some pinks as well. Because you've got to build up your layers all the time. So that's looking a little bit sad and a bit grey and...
So you never really clear your plate, you just keep going?
You just keep... I mean, you can just hide in the sink with some water.
Right.
And a bit washing up liquid, that's all I do. And I've tried, obviously, I did try the heating of the heat gun with it, and it didn't work, so you don't have to do that.
No.
I do silly things, so other people don't have to.
And I suppose if you would like ribbon to match your project, then this is great. Oh, yeah.
You've got some sparkle in there now as well.
Oh, because it's pearly.
Yeah, and that does come off your plate as well. Because it's obviously got the glitter in.
Okay. So
put
this...
them all pearly over.
Right.
And then, again, it's going to act like a glue to pull it off.
Wow.
It might take a couple of tries, but it won't stick at all. You can use alcohol inks, you can use watercolours, you can use your gouache, you can try your ink pads. Stays on absolutely everything on the jelly plate. I'll make this one the last one, and I'll build up some cards.
Okay. So exciting.
Right, and pulled it all off, and then you've got a sparkly print. And again, it's more subtle on the parchment until you actually put it onto white.
Onto a white piece of card. Oh, yeah.
And how much it comes to life.
It's so pretty. And it's the effect you get when you do a heat emboss sentiment onto vellum. It gives it that sort of elegance, doesn't it? And I suppose it's the same with your plate as well. So fabulous. So I think Emma's just going to have a look at the papers as well. She's been fussy cutting some of the papers as well. I don't think there's much left of the papers, unfortunately. However, we do have some little bits and pieces still available. I will say to you that most of them were pretty much limited stock before we even came to air, because a lot of you do like to buy beforehand. But we have the fabulous Chiabello papers, so you get 12 by 12 and a 6 by 6 in there as well. Double-sided as well, so you get all of that detail on both sides. You have the birds and the toppers and the greenery and things like that. And Chiabello are renowned for their fabulous papers as well. So that one is 100072, and the price for that one today is £17.99. Now it looks like she's building a card, so I'm going to look at that beautiful paper. It's lovely, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, the papers.
You like
I've
papers?
Got them ready here to go. Just before I finish, on the is it linen? It's like a calico linen type ribbon.
Yeah.
I'm just going to add some words, because you've got to remember as well with your word stamps on a jelly plate, it's going to be back to front.
I'll be reversed.
So the likes of the unreadable text and things, that's perfect, but with real words, how cool is that?
That is so pretty, and that's the stamp in the woodware collection with the two.
Yeah, the arty words.
Yes.
Right. So I did have.
Oh, here we go.
A selection.
Anything could happen. Anything could happen.
I've lost me.
There is so much paint.
This one.
And oh, it's amazing. I'm feeling very inspired right now. 100074 if you do like that one. Again, check out your baskets. A couple of you have them sat in your basket. You take the risk. I know it sounds like silly telly, but you do take the risk of having it removed from your basket. But if they do sell out, you can check back later. Sometimes items do fall out of people's baskets. Now, taking that edge off there,
right.
Excuse me, and making it in, it looks completely different, doesn't it?
I've cut that down, but I'm thinking, have we got the stencils left or not?
Yes, we've still got the stencils. We have a handful of stencils left,
right.
yes.
I'm going to go through. What have I done with my stencil now?
Is it your daisy one?
It was, but I'll do it shortly. I've gone through with the orange glitter, and it's dry. We'll do it this way.
Okay. Oh, that looks so pretty.
And that's a print I did before using, I had green paints and blue ice and purple. I think it was that one, and then I had green ink pads as well.
So you just
mix and match
built the
pens
layers
with the inks and everything else.
So Emma, whilst you're cutting that down, where else can we find you on social media? I know you've got your own Facebook-y sort of thing going on.
Obviously Thirsty Brush.
Yep,
I'm in there every Tuesday now, 7 o'clock.
Tuesday, 7 o'clock?
Yeah. Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts group.
She's cleaned her desk.
I did. I've cleaned my desk and I've got an arm that comes up further so you can see more. On the papers you've got these birds and they're absolutely beautiful. I've fussy cut them out.
Oh my gosh.
From the corner.
I think I'm going to have the... Can you share that pad with me, Em? Can you share that pad with me?
I will.
There's none left.
I'll leave you that bit.
She's going to give me a postage stamp. Could you imagine?
That bit there. I'm just going to build up. I've got this here and lost scissors. This one I like at home as well. I'm going to cut down. I like to use non-fabric scissors because I like it chewed. If you like it grungy and just pull the ribbons pull it apart a bit, and it's just like matting and layering with your card and building it up. So I'll go with a black card. I think you've moved it. There it is. Oh, black card onto there, and you see it pop straight away. And I'm going to build.
I would attempt this one, Emma. I would attempt this card.
You attempt this one.
I would attempt this
one. The thing is with it, a lot of it you're not going to see. It's more, well, you will see it if you look into it.
Yeah. All
the time. But you've got to think, if you're given this as a card, and somebody picks it up and go, oh, that's lovely, and then they'll walk past the mantelpiece and see it again, and they'll go, oh, I didn't see that bit before. And it's the same, you can put it in a frame, they'll do exactly the same. It's just adds so much. So this could be, if you didn't want to use ribbon or anything, it could be some of your papers, the parchment.
Yeah.
So
I would, even though it says jelly plate art on that parchment, it's vellum. It is very much like vellum, so therefore I would buy it just for my cards anyway.
If you attach it to A4 printer paper and just use masking tape along the top and the bottom to hold it so you can print on it as well.
Right, okay.
So you can print your own
onto vellum, like rice paper effects.
Yeah.
Oh. That is also very cool.
I want to build this up. I won't stick anything down yet, even though I've took that off. I need one of these at home so I can see what I'm doing. building all the papers. So the thing as well, yes, when you've got a bit of paper, it's a bit hard to put them up. But when if you just take little elements, you can do so much more. So that paper pad there, if you only want to use like that bit, you can keep it all the rest forever.
She said I can have a piece of the paper.
This was the bit I was going to give you. You can't have it now.
She threw a postage stamp at me that big. I'm like, what's that going to do?
So again, I've used the stamp, the stencil, and the jelly plate.
Them stencils are really pretty, aren't they?
And then I can go on to there. But again, as well, keep your cardboard packaging because you get some cool. Oh, that's the other stamp. You know the.
Yeah,
that looks really good as well. And that's cardboard. If you pull the front off your cardboard packaging, anything in the house that's got texture, keep it. For your jelly plate.
See stencils are 100071. That daisy one on the front of the screen there is the one that Emma has used with the gold. Sorry, the sort of gold glitter paste which is in the bundle with your pastes and things like that. So if you are an Eyes Ink fan, maybe you don't have those colours. The collection is in incredible value. That is looking so pretty. And
as well, never ever worry about the edges of your card. You can always cut it down. I always find it doesn't look very tidy on your jelly plates. You know, where if you don't like it, yes, you might like that. But if you worry about it, just put slightly in from your print and it hides it all as well.
We have one set of stencils.
Oh, they're very nice. So
whoever checks their basket out, you need to check out if you have the stencils in your basket.
But you can give jelly prints away if you want, you know, today.
Oh, we've never done a giveaway. Oh, not in the studio, we've never done a giveaway. That's a good idea.
You put the names down and just give the prints away that I've got.
Okay, brilliant idea, Emma. So after studio today, if you pop a comment underneath this YouTube live, pop a comment underneath, and we will pick a winner at random before next Friday, and we will send the prints out that Emma's been playing with this morning. She's been playing, let me tell you, there are a lot. So now, in fact, whilst Emma's just popping that together very quickly, I'll just show you some of the fabulous prints that Emma's been creating this morning from, like, lace and just, well, like I say, she came with a suitcase this morning, so it had all sorts of textured elements in there. And well, I'll be quiet because there was just so much in there. So we have like lace and ribbon where she's popped colour on. Some of these are first and second prints. I mean, look at that. Is this one alcohol ink, did you say, Em?
Yeah, that one's alcohol ink.
Alcohol inks. Just absolutely incredible. If you're wanting to like know all of the mediums that Emma uses, you can always catch her on her, on her page, because she just has the time to sit and just talk you through so many things. This is on that lovely parchment. Look at that. And those pearly pastes, the daisy stencil, which I think is probably gone now. I'll just quickly go through here. Some leaves, playing with leaves on jelly plates and things like that. The waist, where you pop your roller onto the side as well. I mean, the list is endless. My favourite is coming up in 1 second.
Cut out with the jelly prints as well.
And that looks like it's the side of cardboard from packaging. This is my favourite. You would see that in a gallery. My gosh. And the great thing is you will never get two prints the same. So it's just so unique, isn't it? It's such a unique craft. Look at these with the leaves on there as well. So I'm not going to, I'll show you some more in a second. I want to get back to Emma because she's finishing her demo, which is a good one.
Just adding a little bit more texture behind the words. I thought this was quite fitting. It says Colour Your World off that stamp, but I've left the text around it. Try not to touch it because I've got really dirty hands now.
I will give you an opportunity to clean your hands, don't worry.
I can't do what you do and move with the
No, it's all right, you can still hold it. Thank you. Look how different that is. That looks really, really pretty. I would attempt that. It's not out of my reach in that one.
It doesn't look too mixed media-ish. I mean, mixed media is more of a style now, really. Like you said before, as long as you use two different kinds of medium, that is mixed media. You heard it. All mixed media.
You heard it from the Queen of Craft. So, whilst Emma washes her hands, let's just talk about a couple of the things that are left. Let's have a look what's left. Oh, my gosh. We have lots of people watching today that are brand new to the channel. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, okay? We are live in the HTCN studio every Friday at 1 o'clock. It's sometimes just me. Emma will be appearing more often. We have Carly from iMarla, Helen Kurt. There's just so many of us here now and all have our own style of craft. So hopefully there is somebody in there that's similar to you when you are making your cards. So let me just tell you, we have one of the background stamps left. So on this one, 100068, 2 ice, 2 pearly, 2 glitter pastes, and the tools, okay? Over half of those have gone. Now, if you are brand new to iZink, they are incredible products, okay? They're stored in 60ml recycled cartons. She's such a... Have you heard her? She's a giddy kipper, isn't she? They're stored in recycled cartons, so nice on the environment as well, and they just look lovely as well, which is always a bonus. The second item on the counter is the ink pads that Emma used on her jelly plate, so you can pop the colour on there if you want to, but equally, if you are an everyday card maker, okay, you can pop this colour down, pop your clear embossing over the top, and you have coloured embossing powders, and you can't really see through them as well. They give you a really solid, like strong core colour when you pop it down onto your cardstock. So I think this one, let me just double check. Okay, I can still talk about it. This item here with your jelly plate, the jelly plate is a given. It's one of the items that you will buy and never have to replace. It'll be there. All you need to do then is build on the paints and whatever you're going to use on the jelly plate there. There is also 4 of the amazing VersaFine Clair ink pads in there as well. Now these are about £7 each, so you can see the value there. £39.99. You also get your fabulous brayer in there, so you're literally good to go straight off the mark, and hopefully you'll have some stencils or something in your stash where you will be able to be creative straight away. I'm not going to talk about the stencils. Shall we just touch on the papers, because there are a handful of the papers left. I will quickly show you the papers, and then I think we will go back to Emma for some more inspiration. Let's show you the little one. So this is your 6x6 here, and again, double-sided, smell absolutely beautiful, and you've got all of your toppers and your minis, so if you are building, you can build up those designs. They are double-sided. I'll just twist it down, sorry about that. I'll just let you enjoy the imagery on these fabulous papers. Absolutely beautiful. They tell a story, which is really, really nice. So 100072, and for this one and your 12x12s, £17.99. That's so cool, isn't it? £17.99. And Emma said I can have one of her postage stamps out of the paper collection. I love the pens.
I love the stuff we use.
Oh, the pens. Okay, so I will just quickly show you through, and then we'll go back to Emma. And all of toppers, which are all cuttable. I mean, if you're a general card maker as well, they're going to fit that lovely purpose. But, you know, if you are wanting to build and create pretty mixed media pages, scrapbooking, memory albums, all of the good stuff, then you have those. So they're 100072, £17.99. So we'll go back to Emma and we'll see what she's up to now.
I've got craft card.
Okay.
That colour. And the background that I showed with the parchment on earlier, I'm going to use that. But this stamp here, that looks like torn paper. I'm going to use it as another layer of something. Just texture, just interest.
Okay.
Whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to start off by adding a little bit of this. And this could be cardboard from your packaging that you get all your crafty stuff in.
Absolutely.
Keep all your boxes. Oh no, I'm going to use that side.
I could not possibly keep all of my Amazon boxes.
You don't have to keep them all.
I know. I get a lot.
Every day.
Yes.
It is a bit addictive, isn't it? I'm going to use that there to build up. So you've got the layer of the jelly print, then the layer of the parchment and the stamp, and then we've got something plain there to take your eye away from all the busyness, and then popping that on there for more texture. But then I've fussy cut out a nice big flower.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
That's going to cover most of it by the time I get everything else on. But when somebody's looking at it again and again and again, people will keep these cards that you send. They'll keep them, maybe even frame them.
Yeah, I think because they're not a card as per se, people will keep them and keep them maybe as a keepsake.
I mean, the more you do it, the more ways you'll find your own style, and it's very...
She's clearly not bothered about getting her hands mucky.
Oh no. I was that child that likes to put the PVA glue on the hand and peel it off.
Okay.
I know. You don't ever do that?
No.
Did you not? Never put...
Keep me away from the glue.
Oh, no, I used to put it on the back of my hand and peel it off. Let it dry and then peel it off. So there's some more texture, which is the ribbon. And the thing is as well, do you know, dementia patients, I went to a care home and I do arts and crafts with them.
Okay.
I used to go in every week, and COVID hit. I am going to go back though and do it. And a lot of them with dementia and things like that, they like things tactile, so touching and feeling.
Oh, texture, yeah.
So doing things with this, I've done clay with them and added it to a board so they touch and feel that. Anything like this they love because they can feel it as they go.
Yeah. And I think popping pictures of family maybe on there as well, so a short reminder.
Definitely make up scrapbook pages. Just,
Absolutely.
I mean, for your gran or your grandma, just a picture with the grandkids in, like this. Grandparents are going to keep it up all year round, aren't they? I'm going to build them up.
So Emma is still using the papers.
Yeah, these are all the pens. Are fabulous, aren't they?
Fabulous, fabulous papers, okay. The item number for those fabulous papers is, I will find it for you, 100072, £17.99 for both paper packs on there today.
On there.
So whilst Emma's just putting some composition on her project, I was going to say card. I just wanted to tell you all about our fabulous Stamps by Me club. A lot of you have already joined the club, which is amazing. But I just wanted to tell you that if you have purchased the Stamps by Me club, you will know that you get savings on products on our website. So you'll always get those reduced prices anyway when you come to have a look at the price. So it will say a standard price and then it will say a Stamps by Me club price. But the great thing about it, and it applies today as well, if you are a club member, when you go to checkout, you get a further 5% off your order. So not only have we a show, which has got incredible savings anyway for anybody who wants to purchase from HTCN today, you also get that extra 5%. So it's that extra saving on top of the incredible savings already. So if you are a club member, you will get those savings. So if you would like to become a club member, all you need to do is go to the search engine and pop club in there and it will pop up there. What you need to do though, when you are becoming a club member, you need to buy the club, put it through, check out, and then when you come, it will update automatically, and then on your second order you can go into your details and then the discounts will be applied. So it's all good. You pretty much get your money back as soon as you make your first order, which is cool. So where are we at now then?
I've built it all like that. It looks a bit really, but I'm going to finish it off with, I'm going to finish it off just nice and plain. So I've got the tutu net, and again I buy this in bulk.
Some more texture.
Yeah, just some more. I've got a bit to go on as well. Just a little bit, not a lot. It's just... And I'll pop the... Plus you cut him out, isn't he gorgeous?
Yeah.
So, I mean, even the flower, the pens, and then a bird, it doesn't have to make sense either. It just has to look nice. It look nice to you. It's your art. You can do whatever you want with it. To be honest, I probably would have put some text behind there as well.
Some words and things.
Yeah, just the... Hang on, let's do it. It's in a pink. This is what I do at home, you know. I end up with so much mess, I just end up plain. There's no right or wrong, is there? It's there, just a little bit.
So I think those stamps that Emma's using is actually sold out.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, keep your eyes peeled though, because some might bounce back. They might be in somebody's basket.
And just adding just a little bit of that behind it. There. All you need to do is add your sentiment of choice.
And then you're absolutely good to go. Really, really pretty.
Hope nothing falls off it.
We really like that one. I liked the other one as well. I would have never thought to put all of those together. Never in a chance. Let's just have a look at both of them together.
Two different but the same. Sorry, I'm still nervous. I'm shaky.
Oh, don't worry. I'm nervous as well. My knees are going underneath this counter too. It's all brand new to us, and everybody understands, I'm certain, the
you
people
can
that
give these
watch.
away as well if you want, in with whatever.
Adam?
Give these away if you want.
Oh, pop a comment underneath after we've gone off air. Did you like Emma's demos today? I'm just going to do a little bit of a quick recap for you for the items that I've left. Now, I was just trying to look there, which items were left. So we have item number 1, if this is okay. So we have the pastes, okay, over half of this has gone. You get 2 glitter, you get 2 pearly, and you get the ice. And you also get the tools in there. So not only can they go on your jelly plate, they can also go through your stencils if you want to. You've seen Carly Imala paint with these as well. She picks up that brush and has a good old paint with them as well. And you've seen me use the sparkly ones time and time again. Now, if you are a subscriber to our channel, you can watch all of our videos in real time or as quick pick videos as well, dependent on your craft style. So then moving on to our ink pads on there as well. So a whole host of colours. These are your embossing ink pads. You can throw clear embossing powder on top of, and you will have coloured ink pads, coloured inks. But what I will say to you is the gold and the silver and the bronze look like heat embossed images anyway. So when you stamp them out, they look like you've heat embossed anyway. So it's a little bit of a shortcut if you are wanting some speed craft. 100069 for that one. And then there's not many of this one left. 100070. This is Emma's jelly plate. It's a 5x7, so it's a good size. You get the brayer in there, and then you get the 4 VersaFine stamps in, ink pads in there as well. A black, an acorn, a burgundy, and a blue. And the price of this one. Well, I use the acorn quite often. Yeah. £39.99 for that one today, ladies and gentlemen. It's free postage over £30. So if there's something you like in there, and don't forget, if you are a club member, you get the extra 5% discount when you get to checkout. So then the items of paper, 12x12 and 6x6. Let me just check on that one. £17.99, 100072. Beautiful papers. There will be hopefully one left for me when I come off air, but you will see the designs in there. Very storytelling. In design. I'm going to probably use these in studio this week if there's any left, and some script those pens are just incredible. Outside a cafe, painting artist, a pedal bike there,
then for scrapbooking.
Beautiful.
Holidays, people go back on holiday, aren't they?
Yeah, and then you also get your 12x12 as well, which are also double-sided. Just very quickly, the birds are absolutely beautiful. This is the one, this is the one that Emma just fussy cut out here and popped onto her project there. So you can see you only use a small amount for your project on there. And then I don't think there's anything else left to tell you about because everything else has gone, I believe. I will double check. Always check your baskets out, because if you don't, you take the risk of losing it. And keep looking as well, because sometimes things do bounce back later in the day where people have not checked out their baskets. So if there is something you really, really like, keep an eye out on that one. So Emma, when are you back?
When am I back here? Whenever you want us to be.
She's like, can I come back next week? Can I come back next week?
I am back here next week.
We
can't. Work, though, not on the...
We can't tell anybody why, though.
No, it's a secret, isn't it?
Carly's here too.
And, sure.
And Simon's
Excellent.
here as well. So
Excellent.
Lots of things going on at Stamps by Me. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope Emma's inspired you in some way, shape or form. And I hope there's been something in the show that's caught your eye. And if it hasn't, just dig out that stash that you have at home and have a play. We love to share the love of craft here at Stamps by Me. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely evening, and we will see you all next week live in the How to Craft Network studio. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.